See the moonlights on the town. Whoa, I'm getting ready. Tallawah TV is in the town. Whoa, I'm getting ready. Got a corner on the telephone. Yeah, this is the Ocean of the Messenger, and you're watching Tallawah TV with the host and best Davis. Take it away.
My Tallawahs, how are you all? Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, depending on where you are in the world. It's coming up to a new day for me, 6 minutes away, actually, 6 minutes away from midweek. So I'm almost into the weekend. I'm a little bit ahead of schedule today. I did schedule this one to go live in about 6 minutes' time, but I'm excited by the news. You have seen my headline. Let me bring that up on screen for you so you can give that a read. Shamar Nicholson, Bosa himself, signs for Spartak Moscow. I have gone and got the man from Rima to talk this one through with me because I felt it was only right, being that he was the reporter, the content creator that broke the news last night. Although I'm a little bit against the way he did it, he had me waiting until 2, 3 in the morning to give some breaking news. So I'm a little bit unhappy with him because of that. You can see the bags under my eyes because of a certain Mr. Ryan LFC. So let me bring on Ryan LFC so he can talk about that big deal that went through last night. And again, guys, he was the one who broke it. So it makes perfect sense to talk this one through with Ryan. Ryan, how are you?
I'm doing good, man. Thank you very much. Really appreciate to have me on the show again. It's a pleasure. Really, really appreciate it, Crystal. Love you from the bottom of my heart.
Likewise, same goes to you, bro. Same goes to you. Plenty of loyalty over here, that's for sure. Again, I just want to echo my praises for yourself. I don't think you've quite understood what you did last night, breaking that news. I don't think any journalist, not that any that I can think of, most certainly caught on to the fact that Shamar Nicholson was on the brink of signing for Spartak Moscow. So big up to yourself. Incredible work to put that ball into the back of the net. That kind of reminded me of Champions League final with Origi against Tottenham.
You really hate Tottenham, and nah lie. This not nothing to do with Tottenham, but you have to remember that moment there where how you feel as Arsenal fans when Tottenham and Spurs went to that Champions League final. Are you worried Tottenham going to be bigger than Arsenal winning that Champions League? At that time, Tottenham was in their peak.
They were in their peak. That's an excellent question. Yes, that I felt uncomfortable. I don't know if you could say that they'll be bigger than them. They definitely have the bragging rights because that's the trophy that Arsenal don't have. The Champions League, don't have the Europa League in their locker neither. So yeah, they would have had some bragging rights. And what could you say to them? Because they'll say that we don't want the Premier League. Keep your Premier League. We've got the Champions League. So yeah, on that night for sure, I remember I was at a casino with my friend and we were supporting Liverpool all the way. Casino was ram. Mind you, this was London, and I'm telling you, everybody in that casino was supporting Liverpool, and I know they're not from Liverpool. So that just goes to show that yeah, people did not want Tottenham to beat you guys. So big up Liverpool again for making sure that that Champions League did not go to the wrong half of North London. But like I said, what you did last night, that was just incredible. Nothing short of incredible. And I actually think that it's fitting that it was the boy from Rima, out of all of the journalists, reporters, content creators, you name it, well established, up and coming. I thought it was actually quite fitting that it was you who broke that story last night.
Trust me, sis. You know how it went, and I feel good to know. Um, Me the first one to break that story. Still have more work to do. I still need more some of these but I appreciate the love and the support. Actually, is the first vlogger to pay their dues and to show the love and the respect. So it's always been a pleasure coming on your platform. Nothing but love you show me. So sis, I want to tell you thank you very much for that.
You're welcome, bro. You're welcome. You're welcome. Has it all sunk in yet? Because again, I don't actually think you've like fully got in your head around what you did last night. You do realize you've now unintentionally put yourself in a position where you've just laid down the building block for framing yourself as the trusted content creator when it comes to delivering news.
Most definitely, it make me feel good, where a lot of people link me, especially when I at work and they see it. And they must say, Ryan, trust me, really appreciate the work you're doing. And how this game goes sometimes. Sometimes you get it right and sometimes you get it wrong.
Yeah.
L broke loose again if I get that wrong last night.
Mm-hmm.
But sometimes, as I said, Crystal, you're doing this. Sometimes you have to go with your gut feelings, and sometimes you have to be brave. Especially sometimes person who giving me the information about
Mm-hmm.
the football federation. Sometimes them say I kind of look a bit skeptic because
Mm-hmm.
I understand, me know who me I deal with. I probably can get it wrong by the Liverpool side one or a few times and they forgive me and still
Mm-hmm.
support me. But
Mm-hmm.
Jamaican people, man, they always want to get it. They always want you to get it spot on. But that's a good thing. That's a good thing.
It's a
That's when it comes.
challenge.
Yes, so I like it and I'm enjoying it, man. I really enjoy it, man. But sis, I'm gonna tell you from the bottom of my heart, it I feel like I'm in a Shamar Nicholson position. That's how I feel. I feel so happy, to see how the youth has blossomed. Watch him playing street football, watching him going to basic school, primary school. And actually, I think he's the last one for his mother, and he's a very emotional guy. Cry a lot, you know, especially if him no score and thing. And to see him family member and everybody in Rima, Chenstown happy for him. I just want him to just continue. The journey just begun. And if he can continue knocking the goals them. I having a conversation with him fiance today, and before even the thing break, Spartak Moscow posted, and I was saying to her, listen, how you feel going into Russia? And she said, Ryan, it's very, very cold in Russia. Very, very cold. And so I said to her, so how long he has been living in Belgium? And she said, for a long, long time. She never tell me how long, but she says for a long time. And she keeps stressing that Russia is very, very cold. And she just have a young baby too. So one. So it's difficult. It's going to be challenging. But I promise her, I said to her, I said, listen, remember this message. Shamar Nicholson will be in somewhere in London 1 year from now. Remember this message. And she sent me a big emoji. I'm gonna say, okay, all right, you will see. You know, I think I'm going to spend 1 year, and if things goes well and less injured, I think he can definitely, be a success. But I'm really, really happy for him, man. Really, really from the bottom of my heart, Crystal. I feel it, man. I feel it. I love it, man. I love it, man. You mute.
Like I said, when I interviewed you on Chris and Friends, like I think it was maybe a week ago, and I kept on saying to people that this is one of the most sincere people I've ever come across, not just in the football community, but in life itself. So when I hear you saying that you do care about Shamar Nicholson and his family, I know that there's no hidden agendas there, that is you being sincere. That's just you being Mr. Ryan, Mr. LFC. And I got goosebumps listening to you last night when you broke the story, because all I can think back was you saying it's weird, like a week ago I remember me and you were on the phone and you were saying, back in the day you could stand up from where you live, I believe, and look into Shamar Nicholson's house. And I'm thinking, would you look at that, how you've both gone off in different careers. You're now establishing yourself as a well recognized and well recognizable and well respected football contributor or football content creator within the Jamaican community. And now Shamar Nicholson is now branching off and he's going from one club to a next club, and his journey so far is just, it keeps on getting better and better. So listening to you last night, I was just like, this is extremely emotional. And that is the reason, because of the backstory, the connection between yourself and Nicholson. I was like, you know what? When you look at traditional media, so like the newspaper, mainstream media, and the up and coming media platforms like yourself, when I look at the two, I said it's only right that you was the person that broke that story. How do you feel about a Shamar Nicholson going to Russia? Because I was on your live stream yesterday, and straight away people were saying racism is going to go face racism. But you and I live in two separate countries. You live in Canada, I live in England. And then unfortunately, I say that the both of us have experienced racism. So with that, what I'm saying is, for me, it doesn't matter if Shamar Nicholson goes to Russia, Germany, or come here in England. Unfortunately, you can't predict these things. You can face the same level of racism in England as you would in Russia.
Most definitely, sis. Let me tell you something, man. Before I leave my second job, when I still in Canada. Sorry about that. I still in Canada, and someone racially abused me and say monkey. You know,
Mm-hmm.
and it's like it was a big thing in the workplace, and the boss get rid of the person, and the boss asks, I can take any amount of time off you can take. We'll give you
Yeah.
pay and stuff. And I was saying to them, no man, I'm fine, I'm good. And them say, you sure? I'm say, yeah, I'm good. Because I don't think somebody racial abuse me. I think that's going to affect me.
Yeah.
Uh, I don't know, man. I think I build different, and I think Shaman Nichols build just like that too. Because where you come from, sometime if you don't strong, it will break you down. It will definitely break you down. But I think going into Russia, it's difficult place. It's going to be tough for him. But sometimes when you want the best, you have to just take a different route. And I think went to Slovakia him first time going to Europe, and him been there for like 1 or 2 years, and him come across two black person. So that tell you a lot.
Hmm.
And to see him go far and then to go back another 4 miles again. Sometime man, sometimes it's be good, him not going to have no distract people around
Yeah.
where
Yeah.
he's just going to work home, and I just want everything work out for him in Russia. Just make
Mm-hmm.
especially him family, him
Mm-hmm.
poor family were traveling with him wife and him girlfriend. I just want to hope everything. Me not lie to you, Crystal. I want everything goes well. And
Yeah.
even if him get racial abuse, I hope him just tough it up and know say yo, this is nothing. You understand? But what worried me in sis coming out of when he not at the football club training, but when especially you go
Yes. Yes. Yes.
to the
Yes.
supermarket and stuff because Stevens has said so many times where people just rush him coming out of the supermarket and you have to run go back into the supermarket and all of them stuff there. But just hope
Yes.
just a different generation and things can be changed.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And I can echo that. I remember some years ago, maybe possibly 4 years ago, I was on my way to work, Ryan, and I was at the traffic lights trying to cross over, and this white lady came up to me and she said, "Cross the road, you effing black." And I'm not going to repeat the word that she said. And I was shocked. I was like, just like that? So unprovoked? And I didn't even have time to react. And really and truly, I can't react. Being young and black and a woman, instantly they're gonna think that you're the aggressor, that you're the one that's picking on her because unfortunately she's an elderly white woman. So yes, it's not just a case of what could happen on the football pitch, what could happen in the stands, what could happen from the opposing fans, or maybe even hopefully this doesn't happen, but maybe even his own fans as well. You're absolutely right. It's everyday life. It's trying to tread carefully, trying to watch over your back. But like I said, whether it's in Russia, the same thing could happen if you went to Spain. The same thing could happen if you went to Italy. We've seen the likes of Mario Balotelli. Think about it. Mario Balotelli plays for Italy. Seen We've seen him play in Italy, and we've seen pictures where he's on the bench in tears, completely broken. And this is somebody that represents their national side. So again, he could go to Italy, he could go to France, he could come here in England, and the same thing could happen. I think what we should do, and you was absolutely right on your live stream last night, that it's about supporting him and trying to send positivity his way. Now is not the time for us to be trying to instill that fear factor, because unfortunately, the world that we live in, it is racist. There is racism all around us, and unfortunately, again, that's not something that you can just dodge and avoid. Most certainly not in football, because we can sit here and go back and forth and look at case across Europe.
Most definitely, sis. Most definitely. And when I look at the team, they have a lot of black player on the team. A lot of black player on the team. It's surprise. With
Victor
Mr.
Moses.
Victor Moses, they have the left back who play for Dutch. What's his name again?
I need to actually familiarize myself with their team again because I've not looked at it
Yeah,
in,
they
in
have
a
a new
while.
coach. They have them have some them have a few black player on the team. So
Yeah.
yeah, I think he will be fine, sis. We just
Mm-hmm.
want more put out more positive because sometimes when you put out in the atmosphere that you get.
Absolutely, absolutely. I want to touch on something that you says, and it's kind of in relation. Well, not kinda. It's definitely in relation to exposure. You said within a year's time you can see him coming to London, and I do hope when you say London, you're talking about the red and white half of London, because we
Not,
know
not
that
even
he's a
gonna.
gunner. No, Tottenham which part? No, that not Ryan. And if he's listening, I hope he don't even dream of doing something like that. All
I'm a
right.
through and through Arsenal fans, man. I'm a through and through Arsenal. I don't think he
Be-
might go Arsenal. I
because
think he might go Tottenham.
you think, well, you know what? Unfortunately, if that does happen, I'll be forced to support him because he is our compatriot. So whether he plays for Tottenham or Manchester United, unfortunately, I'll have to support him. But hopefully, if he does make his way to London, like you're predicting in a year's time, it will be for the red and white half of London. Again, Arsenal, being that Arsenal is his boyhood club. You spoke about exposure, and I think this is why many could say that it's actually a smart move because he's now put himself in a position where a lot of eyes will be watching him more so than they did when he was playing for his previous club, Shallowa. I think he's put himself in a position where by which recently we heard that clubs in the Premier League wanted to sign him. I think now it's going to go a lot deeper than that, where you could possibly have clubs in the French division, Spain, Italy, Germany, and so on.
Most definitely, man. I think sky's the limit for him, Crystal. The door going
Hmm.
to open for him. And what I really love about this deal, he going to have opportunity to lay the mark in the Europa League. They are in the Europa League,
Yeah,
in the last 16 or something like so.
last 16.
They are in it. I think this team will play consistent Champions League football, and the league is our overall better league than the Belgium Pro League.
Hmm.
Automatically, the first and second place go to the Champions League. One go to the playoff, and one go automatically go into the group stage. And this team is a good team. Unfortunately, they are in the spot they are in right now with sitting nine. But I believe they have some good player when I look at the roster. I think Shamar Nicholson adding to that, especially when they go into a new league, they don't know
Hmm.
much about you. So they're going to
Hmm.
give you a lot of time, and that
Hmm.
hopefully he can 12 goal in the January, the 12 goal, and who knows, and do a knock pan again in the summer. You never
Yeah,
know what can happen, sometimes life, sometimes the momentum we have right now, anything can happen, sis.
anything. And you're right. You're right. And sorry to cut you off there, Ryan, but guys, Ryan is absolutely right. And the reason why I say it's right, we actually saw that happen last year, didn't we? With Damari Gray going to Bayer Leverkusen. And then by a blink of an eye, he's at Everton. And people are thinking, why did you just go to Everton? Because it made sense. At the time, it seemed like it didn't make sense that he's running away from, competition and a new culture. But he went to Everton and he hit the ground running. And there's probably people within the England camp that might be looking at him and trying to tempt him to say, come play for England. So Damari Gray, that's a perfect example, signing for a club on a long-term contract, but in the end it worked out to be quite short, and you went to a bigger league for a more respectable club. So the same could easily happen to Shamar Nicholson if he hits the ground running and there's consistency behind his play.
Most definitely, sis. I'm telling you, man, I have so much confidence in this, in Shamar. When you look at
Mm-hmm.
stats, every year he has been improved as a
Mm-hmm.
goal scorer. I know
Mm-hmm.
Gold Cup was a disappointed for him. And I tell
Yeah.
you all the time, him still young and him
Yes.
not in him peak. Normally, you have strikers start to peak at the age 26, 27, 28. You know, different.
Mhm.
Kylian
Mhm.
Mbappe generation talent. Kylian Mbappe and these, Alan and these player. You know, we call him generation talent. You know what I mean? Not many
Yeah.
young player will do what Kylian Mbappe do and these young player do. But I think Shamar Nicholson have it in him, sis. When you look at him record, first season, Tallawah score, I think he score about 8 goal, 39 appearance. Then the second season, he get better, 13 goal, double figure now. Remember, 13 goal him have this season now. So he has been improved. He has been improved, sis. And I know him going to get better, more better player him play with, him going to get better and him level going to raise. You know, just like when you are rocks and then you have 10 good players around you,
Mhm.
automatically everybody improve. And the thing,
True.
Shamar,
True.
I think him going to improve. I just want the people them to just, I know it's not the favorite cup of tea for owner, but listen, guys, the offer is right. You know, enough of these big club want him, but they don't want to pay the money, and that's the problem I have. We
Yes.
Jamaicans we have to show how good we are. We have to
Yes.
start beat respect in them. So when them go at the Russian Premier League and tear it up, and then him come, him not going in a high demand. So people him still young, yeah. And sometime in life you have to make risks. Listen to a lot of these reggae boys play an interview. They say most of the time them glad them go far. Them not go unite. Them not go to Florida go to college because them might get distracted.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Andre Blake, Philly, outside, not many Jamaican there. They cool like ice. So Shama will be fine people, man. He will be fine people, man. Sometime the best for your focus. Probably if me live at Brampton, I'm in Toronto. But probably I get distracted with these big body girls. You know? So sometimes it's best when you're low key, man. The far you can stay from Jamaica and see sometimes it's good and sometimes
Yeah.
bad. But
Yeah.
always work out when you stay far. First, when
Mhm.
me I go party, every time I go party, I say to people, how many Jamaican going to be there? Because anytime a lot of Jamaican problem
Yes.
always been.
Problem.
Always I go there.
Yeah.
Always.
Yeah, yeah.
So
I can't knock you. I cannot knock you. You touched on his experience. And obviously you know Shamar better than myself, but he seems like somebody that's quite attentive, somebody who pays attention to detail. And like you said, he's somebody who is brave, he's confident. And I think we've seen that when he links up for the national side, and it's something that people unfortunately many saw it as him being selfish rather than him taking responsibility. I think you could look back in the Gold Cup, if I'm not mistaken, when there was a moment where you had the free kick, the free kick that Menis was saying that perhaps Leon Bailey should have taken the free kick. Why did he take the ball off Leon, and so on and so on? Um, so yeah, you've seen visibly when he links up for the national side that perhaps
hungry.
yeah, exactly. Hungry, confident within himself. And like you said, he's young, he's only going to get better. He's now moving over to Russia, playing for Spartak Moscow, the most successful club in Russia. And I believe they have 10 PL titles in the Russia Premier League. So that's the most titles for a single club. So he's definitely going to what is regarded as a well-established club. So surely in the long run, that could only benefit the national side.
Most definitely. To know. A few Jamaican went to Russia and they didn't do well. I hope Shaman Nicholson can break that barrier and make reggae music more loud down um the Russian Premier League. Sis, me I tell you, me have to go cancel. Cause I buy the thing for watch the Belgium League and I'm going to cancel that and see if me can get to watch the Russian Premier League. Normally, the Russian Premier League start at 6 p.m., 7 o'clock in the morning on Saturday, Jamaican time. The latest game will play at 12:30 Jamaican time, local time. So
Mm.
I think the season there will be a break because it's going to be very, very cold in December. So I think Shamalikers going back to Jamaica. Yeah, he will go back to Jamaica to party. Him have a party, man. Him chi brother them. So happy to see it. You know,
That is, I would love to be at that party, Ryan. I can't speak for you, but I'm gonna speak for both
champagne
of
and
us.
Hennessy will be busting.
What a party that is going to be, because that is what you call celebration, and he should live it up.
And
Stay
lucky enough,
safe. Mm?
lucky enough, normally
Mm-hmm.
the Belgium League get a break in December. That party they should have be the party where them done prepare for in this month. I supposed to when them come home for Christmas break. But big changes are gonna make because I know Riemann I go good again, Stone over and them thing they good as string up on champagne and everything boss. So I will tell you more about that party there.
I am looking forward to that. Guys, that's going to be another exclusive. So keep your eyes on Ryan LFC's channel. I don't know how busy I'm going to be on that day, but if I am busy, I know I'm going to drop whatever I'm doing. So long as I am able to get some signal, some Wi Fi, or my mobile data, because that is a party that is a celebratory party, and it's most certainly well deserved for Shamar and his family as well. And I think you touched on something that was quite key there, Ryan, where you spoke about value of a club not wanting to put their money where their mouth is. We've seen this before with players in the past, black players, players who happen to be Jamaican, or have Jamaican roots. So maybe it's fair of us to give Spartak Moscow some credit for actually saying that yes, you are of high value and we will pay you what you're worth.
10.8 million. Lot of money that.
Salary looking healthy, right?
Yeah. Yeah, that Shamar can buy about can build up a apartment complex now.
Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. So really and truly, the way it's sounding is if he wanted to go into real estate, he could and set himself up for life, right?
The thing. And I hear that him buy him mother a big house. And I get some more information on that because I realize every
I
time
love that.
Jamaica and I mansion him there. So
I
him could
love that.
do a little research on that and bring it
Hmm.
to people them. Cause them thing people have to hear them thing and the young player them have to hear them thing. May I speak to a
Yeah.
football player today? The man call me and the man say, Ryan, I see why young youth for work hard. This at the time now where more club a sip player. You understand? More
Mhm.
technology. Club can stay from in a Russia and watch it in a Jamaica. And that's why I say to the JFF, the Football Federation, get the Jamaican Premier League. People can watch it from worldwide. The exposure. We need to see the player them and get exposure. You know what I mean? Belgium, you can stay from here and watch it, the Belgium League. You know what I mean? So come on, JFF. Get that up and running and young player only need for work hard, get up out on the bed. You can't be a professional player and think when I'm gonna lay down in a bed 4, 5, 8 o'clock come catch you. You have to get up and run sons over Portmore, over Hellshire. You know what I mean? Oh, the Norman man the airport when you get up and
Yeah.
go work hard. Money out there, football out there, you know what I mean? And I go find out if every 2 weeks them get paid or monthly. I have some club pay every 2 weeks.
Hmm.
Some club pay every month. I go find out that, you know, because I'm happy for him, bridging. More than mind him can fly out the whole of him family them. Him family big in sis.
Yeah, I can
Fam-
imagine.
Him family big man. And may I tell you, you have a few of them will get success, but nothing like this. You know what I
Hmm.
mean? Him family
Hmm.
big, so Lord the youth make him go eat food, man. Food there for eat, bridging. You have two sons, you have two kids, you have your wife, you have your brother, eat food, brother. Sky is the
Hmm.
limit, brother.
Hmm.
You
He
understand?
where the finance is concerned, being that he came from humble beginnings, he most certainly deserve a nice,
And you know
healthy
what me think, sis, me
paycheck.
not cut you off. Me
Mm.
I go say?
Mm.
Me love, me rate Shamar Nicholson.
Yeah.
Everyone I'm friend
Yeah.
them grew up with, them still around him.
Yeah.
Everyone I'm friend when him come from foreign,
Yeah.
them the out him rent, car and thing and them go
Clean.
drive and everyone I'm friend from him grow with, and them him have as still as friend.
Hmm.
Can tell him that. So
Haven't forgotten his past.
that tell you a lot about the young man.
Mm-hmm. Before we go, round him up for me. Summarize Shamar Nicholson. What was he like? What's his character like? Because he looks like somebody that's just very easygoing. He don't really let much bother him. He just focus. There's a time and place for everything. That's the type of person that he strikes me as.
Fearless. Shamar Nicholson, the man fearless is. May I tell you,
Mm-hmm.
me and my brother who was the roughest, we grew rough, and we always a bad up. We always a bad up Shamar and them look you there. And him never scared. Never. Shamar never scared. Always want to play with the big youth them. Always, sis, me can tell you that. But they
Mm-hmm.
know say man come good because this brother here always a play bigger than him size. And I can remember when I just start lift weights, he play centre forward where I play a little skimmage over Boystone. And nobody could manage me because them time me a pump a whole heap of weights. I'm strong. I'm just a bulldozer everybody out of the way. And him decide say whenever them get corner chew, him a come up for combat me. That said a lot. For 22 ask anybody about Ryan LFC don't agree with it. For 22 with me and my brother and Shamar Nicholson fearless. Always a 22. So him fearless and him is a humble youth and he's a very kind youth. He's a very kind youth and me have a hawks to try to get either 2 jersey to give back. Definitely Ballacur. Trust me, me even go ask Ballacur a question. I just go give one of them Shamar Nicholson a signed jersey. So you gotta work on that. Can't tell if it's going to be the new team, probably the old team. I don't know yet. But yeah, 9 million them say euro.
Is
Sister,
that?
what?
I think that was Travis that said that. Where's Travis' comment?
Yeah, Travis say confirm 9 million. You see, them team you want pay money and then people never understand. The team who want pay money for the man. Newcastle and them man they want come give some chum change like the man.
Yeah,
The man
yeah.
not hungry, Virgin. The man not hungry.
You know what that is, Ryan? Aside from that's the obvious lack of respect for Shamar
Yes.
and his people, it is let me go where I am wanted, not where I'm tolerated. So you can't wrong him for that.
So, and at that people say, oh, Shamar should go there, so him should go there. People understand. Me I stress it for the people. Is no way me value myself. I always tell myself, you know. I'm always tell every young youth, you know. If a
Mm-hmm.
woman respect you, you have to value yourself highly. And I value myself highly. Now make nobody come. If you know you're worth 30 million pound,
Yep.
30 million pound me worth. If you don't want to pay that, go on, somebody else will pay that. That me I try to tell the youth them. Fearless and hold on for your thing. If you hurt that, and that's why when a man come and tell me, boy, man, give me 50 for promo. Yo, brother, go on with that, brother. I'll do more on the money, go on with that, brother. Value yourself. Always value yourself. People never understand. Newcastle and them offing line and them man they want to get some good joke money. That can't do nothing,
Chump
brother. You see the
change.
man have a one. The man have a one big family for feed. So he can't stay there.
Mm-hmm.
Can't
Mm-hmm.
stay there. Football,
Mm-hmm.
you know one night thing with me happy sister, I'm gonna say it again.
Yeah.
Me remember when um me I watch a game over on it garden and they were asking for donation for what's the reggae boys play name again? Shelton.
Luton Shelton,
Luton
the
Shelton.
legend.
Luton Shelton family them say yo the thing expensive. And people don't understand. Me I telling the people that's how if I understand what me I say to you.
True.
Me I work downtown and a brother walk up to me. Me no know the man know it. The man see me in a polo t-shirt in the workplace. And the man say, yo, me da give you 100 million right now for your body and your health. You look like you're very physical. The man say you might die from cancer. And him really
Oh,
and him nah have, the man say amount of money we him have. And the money can't help him sis.
oh.
Nothing. I'm tired to tell people that. Nothing. No take away your money like when you're sick. It's when you
Yeah.
have cancer and them thing they heat money. You could have been the richest man that you broke you. Worse if the doctor them know you can't afford it and you know. Them tell you to buy this, tell you to buy that, tell you to buy this. People, Luton Shelton running a difficulty. And the man family them ask for a look helping answers.
Mm-hmm.
And the amount of people I say, what you da do the money when you da play in England and Russia and them thing there. So me I tell you this Shamar Nicholson. Sometimes it's not all about the money. You're still young. You still can go to Russia and play 2 years and get your G move. Things take time.
Yeah.
Make your money now, youth. Make your money now because you see, anytime you fall for your face, people say, yo, where do with all your money? You gal it out, you party it out. Brother, make much money you can make right now. You understand? And that we in the game for. You know, it's hard for be a professional player, you know.
I know.
Imagine when me I play Manning Cup, me have to get up 12 o'clock Jamaican time in the afternoon for go gym. Wake up 6 o'clock in the morning, done by 8:30, eat breakfast, go sleep, get up back 12 o'clock, and then get up back 3 o'clock for chain.
Mm-hmm.
3 times a day with chain.
Mm-hmm.
So it no, sister, may I tell you, professional football is not easy. I'm going to tell you again, people, and understand. To play in the cold, it's not easy. Can you imagine when me I go work and I walk out, sister, me I go work. Sometimes I can't feel my hand.
Nose turn red, fingertip numb.
You can't even feel it. You can't even feel it. And in Russia cold like ice. And the other day a man get injured, sis. A man say, yo, Shamar, me I tell him, I interview Shamar. And I say, yo, he must stay in the after the game, he must stay 2-3 hours for soak out for him body.
Mm-hmm.
Because he play out in the cold. People don't understand them things. And we are telling them, say, yo, make much money, yo. I'm happy, say the youth, sis, I tell you the truth, I'm happy. People have to understand. They have to understand. It's not easy for playing a cold. It's not easy for when they get the half season and then you go back and you're unfit. And you
Worse when you get injured and you try to bounce back.
Mr. Neymar, the man have him too. The man foot in a cast. And I wait, the man have, if him not do that, sis, he might go get fat. And the club can say, hey, we terminate your contract. What you do?
Mm-hmm.
Now, you're injured, sis, and you have 1 foot. You have to have a chain. Mr. Neymar, I lift weights. Mr. Man, I pass the ball. Just for, you know, when you get foot broke on your hand, you make you put on a little weight. Footballer can't do that.
Yeah.
So on the thing, all right, and I recommend that book here. Bring up the last comment there. Errol Stevenson, playing in Russia.
Mm-hmm.
He have a book where he might tell you about his life story, what happened. It's rough. The man named Scan, the man bridging. The man them give him jersey for go home, go wash it.
Why? Because them the one feeling blackness rub off on them?
Sis, you know when you change now, just you know man, you throw your jersey, the man them left it. Man them take up the man jersey and left it. Man says sometimes, man say yo, a whole heap of thing. And not even Russia. I think Russia him go I think close to Russia, but
so somewhere in Europe, basically.
Somewhere down close to Russia.
Okay.
Them deal with the man rough. The man you can type it in. Errol Stevenson talk about Russia. He dep on TV, CVM TV on football GPS. How them deal with the man. Yeah? So people happy for the youth and hopefully say, yo, it work out. See the people that must say Russia. You understand? Yeah, people in a easy, man. In a easy to play professional football. You understand? You never get time off. You never get time for yourself. You understand?
Yeah, you're right. Because when I look at their schedule, sometimes I think, where's your personal life? When do you have time to take care of your family? One day you're training, a couple days later, one day you might have time to rest. Then you have to look forward to the game. Then you have to look forward to your recovery. Weekend come, you have a next game, you're on the road, you don't really have time for yourself. There's no such thing as me time. That's why it's ridiculous when you hear some people say that footballers don't deserve X and X amount of money. Yes, there is a time where you just look and think, wow, that's a lot of money. But the stuff that they put their body through, like you said, try, if you're really serious about this and you're committed and focused, you have to be committed and focused 24/7. There's no slip.
Sis, I listened to Jordan in this one. And the other day, the COVID, the man say, him forget to know him data more. Him get
There
for
you
spend
go.
for do schoolwork with them. The man say him not get none of them time there. People don't understand, you know. When you're a football player, you travel the world. Every minute you're on a plane. Champions League, Europa League, bam, this so here and there. Sis, may I tell you, it ain't easy to be a professional. I've been there and me tell you say, sis, every summer me get holiday. Every holiday me get. Since me leave school, me I get holiday. Cause we normally board in a school and then
Yeah.
take out phone and thing for focus. So in a easy man.
I'm
We
touching on this comment, Rai, before you go, because I am like careful of your time, and I just want not necessarily Richards, but anyone in the comment section. Why would Newcastle have been a better move? Like, you might have just been chipping into my conversation with Ryan, but like we said, two of us, Ryan lives in Canada, I live in the UK. We've both experienced racism in the country that we live in. Yes, I don't think that not saying if Shamar came to England, he would face racism or he wouldn't face racism. I'm just saying, if you look at the history in England and elsewhere across Europe, players have been have been have faced racism across the landscape. So why is everyone so hell bent on saying that if he came to England, that would have been a better move? You might not have heard what Ryan has said, but were there any club in England, Newcastle, for example, that were willing to pay the type of money that Spartak Moscow is willing to pay? And also, if you look at Spartak Moscow and Newcastle, you would argue that one is more of a stable club as things stand. Yes, Newcastle recently had a positive takeover in terms of what the club is worth, and they're now one of the richest clubs in the world. But success doesn't happen overnight. And at the moment, you're looking a bit unstable. They could go down to the championship. If they go down to the championship, there's no guarantee that they could come right back up to the Premier League. So is all of that headache really worth it? Or is it better for Shamar Nicholson to say, let me take a chance, let me go over to Russia, despite what may or may not happen, and then work my way up? Like we said, it might not be a case where he's going to stay at Russia until 2026. I highly doubt that. I highly doubt that he's going to be at Spartak Moscow until 2026. He could literally do what Damari Gray did. Damari Gray went over to Bayer Leverkusen, and within months he's back in England, back in England, back in the Premier League, and he's playing for Everton. So that being said, like, let me know, guys, in the comment section why you're so keen for him to have gone to England. There's no guarantee here that he's not going to come to England. It's all about path. Someone in the comment section said it's a bit similar to what Leon Bailey did, in that gradual step and then make the jump to the Premier League.
most definitely. Yeah, I think January Bailey was hot in the Belgium league and then
Hot, very.
very hot and then him father say, "Yo, listen, time is now." And a lot of people are say, yo, why never wait till the summer? And people not understanding that most of Jamaican fans don't understand. The more many player, it's difficult to remove to get a player in a January. Very, very difficult. You have to
Ryan,
move
it
at the
hard.
top.
It hard. January transfer
Harder,
window,
harder than
hard.
summer. And that may I tell him. Probably if him wait till the summer, him contract run up, he might go free. He might go free. And then he might get more money. Because the club wouldn't pay any money for him. You know?
But then again, also you have to think of the risk factor. Tomorrow isn't promised. The opportunity is there. Take it right now. Like you said, it's hard for him to move to certain clubs in January. Again, possibility of being cup tied for some players, hence certain players not being able to move to certain clubs in January. But also, there's no guarantee that Shamar Nicholson is going to have an injury-free season if he stayed at Tallawah in Belgium. So why not just go ahead and take his opportunity? Go to Russia, go to a team that is well established. Take your chances. Jason. This is what I'm saying, Jason. This is what I'm saying. But it still exists. That's
Everywhere you go, you gotta get it.
it still exists. It
Man, them have
still
a lot of
exists.
job
And
the player, man. Job the team. Job them team Rasta Crystal. You know what to do it?
yeah, hold on, Malcolm.
Just job the Rasta and see how many I pretty sure Victor Moses down there and the
Yeah,
blessed
yeah,
Van.
I saw Victor Moses on their team. See if I can get it up. Bear with me. I was looking at it earlier on, and I'm pretty sure I saw Victor Moses. If I can okay, right. So let me go back. I'm gonna go
Left
share.
back who will play for Vancouver.
Tell me if you guys can see my my screen.
No, I see nothing.
You not see nothing. You must can see it now.
Yeah, you have to,
You see it?
yeah, man. Just press
You
type
see
in.
it?
Yeah, man. We are see it now.
All right, perfect. So there you go, guys. Spartak Moscow. Look at these. Look at the trophies, guys. You know, it's not a joke club in terms of winning honors,
Take
winning
off the comment.
titles.
Sorry, take off the comment.
Comment.
Yeah, the comment from the
Oh, Jason. Thank
yeah,
you.
Take off the Shamar that you can see the world.
Okay. Bear with me, guys. Let me just remove everything for the time being. You can see it clearer now, right?
Yeah. Go through them.
Players.
Yeah, man. Them. No, man. Just go through the trophy them and the players them.
Oh, yeah. As I was saying, guys, the trophies are at the top. This is what I was talking about. This would have been the 10 that you see here. This would have been for their league. So the Russian Premier League, Russian champions 10 times. They got a host of trophies there for their fans to brag about. There you go, guys. 10 times Russian champion, 3 times Russian Cup winner, 1 time Russian Super Cup winner, Soviet champion 12 times, Soviet Cup winner 10 times. There you go. So this is a club that is used to winning things, or you could say has a habit of
Big
winning
club,
trophies
man.
based off their history. Yeah, definitely a big club. You said you wanted to look at the players, right,
The players,
Ryan?
man. Who are some of the players them on them team?
The one, I think the most noticeable name you were talking about, Quincy, right? The player that you were talking about, Netherlands.
Yes, man. Them play for Netherlands.
Yeah, Quincy,
Left
and
back.
also left. Also Victor Moses.
They have a next black
the
striker.
most notable.
Goalkeeper.
Jordan Lawson.
Yeah.
Is that who you was talking about?
Larson.
I can bring him up for you to see. Is this who you're talking about?
No, man, not Larson, man. The goalie, them have a black goalkeeper too. How much them they have the Shamar transfer upon that?
I don't even know if him in the team yet.
He's a new coach at
very good question. Let me see what I can find.
They put him up. They put him up on it already.
Yeah, over here with transfer fee. This is in pounds, guys. So this is saying 8.10 million pounds from Tallawah over in Belgium to Spartak Moscow in Russia. There's a transfer fee for you there, guys.
People like up the live, man. Come on, man. People like up the live, man. Get the video to 50 likes, man. Stop play games, man. And hit the subscribe button for Crystal, man. People like up the live, man.
In case you guys don't know, my brother don't play about when it comes to the like button. So if you hear
Don't
him say
click off
hit
it.
the
Where you
like,
going?
if you hear him say hit the like, make sure you hit the like.
They have a new coach too. They get a
Yes,
new
they do
coach.
have a new coach as
I
well.
hope is this coach scouting in Shamar Nicholson. You know?
Possibly, but at this point with Shamar, you know what you're gonna get. I don't think the coach is gonna think, who is he? He might not know Shamar, but I don't think he's gonna be disappointed by his work rate and his contribution. But that's a good thing to think about. Was this the
The
coach's
coach.
decision?
Yeah, because sometimes when new coach come in and sometimes they probably say, "Oh, we not working this player." He's not the type of player we're looking for. But hopefully, they
Yeah.
cannot spend so much money on a player and stuff. How much him get him salary? Them don't show him salary. How much him getting?
Hold on, I just click on his profile just now.
See a Russian fans in the comment section there too.
Yeah, I'm gonna come back to them in a second.
Yeah, big up to Eddie Gunner, big up to Fresh Glad, big up to Travis. Travis, boy, brother, I'm gonna love to see you up on the channel, but I don't know if forget. Jersey boy, give a lifetime black brother. But people don't like up the video, man. People get the video to 50 likes, man. Come on.
I can't see his salary,
Oh,
Ryan.
salary in him. But where they at in the table now? 9. Let's take a look how far they are from Europa League and stuff.
Been searching about these guys all day long. Go back here, they are 9th in the table.
Yeah.
There they are, 18
They
games played. Don't worry, Spartak Moscow fans. Don't worry. You've got a proven goal scorer on his way, but he's already with you. So you're going
How many
to
points? Oh, the team them were they in front of them because them no win the match neither.
I mean, them now perform out of their socks. 38 points. You can still close the gap. When you
How
look
many
at
points, man? 23?
23 points, and the leaders, Zenit, they are on 38 points.
38 points. Them go.
Yeah. So to get into
let's see. Go up and continue.
No. You can speak.
No man, I want to see Zenit Petersburg. Who are some of the players playing?
You want me to bring up Zenit?
You see the team name Dynamo Kiev is a very good team, always in the Europa League.
It's very, very familiar with
enough team like travel to Russia, it's far cold,
Oh God, let's see if I can bring them up and see what players play for them. Zenit St. Petersburg.
Travis say I use him next phone. Him next page. Come. What's your name, Travis? What's your name? Yeah, people, get the video to 50 likes, man. Come on.
Yeah, so these are some of Zenit St. Petersburg players.
Lovren down there.
Lovren, where is he? Did he sign for them? I can't see.
Yeah, he signed for them last year. I don't know if yeah, man, so Lovren up at the top there, man. And I Lovren that.
Oh yes. You can spot your friend from a mile, Ryan.
Chink that man. Yeah, but a good player still. Thank you. Him win Champions League and Premier League. See the side of him name. Them thing they want to say that Shamar Nicholson name people. You think I'm mouth out to this? Shamar Nicholson going there, tear down the league, people. But this is a one good player that Shamar Nicholson will come up against. I think they have this guy usual named Malcolm usual play for Barcelona. Look on the list.
Oh yes, where is he? You're right, you know.
Yes, man.
Right. Where is Malcolm? I've not heard nothing
about
him.
Him go down them and them sign him, man.
See him there?
Yes, man.
Like he's injury, Ryan. I see like an injury sign next to him.
That guy is very good, man.
And he's still quite young. 24.
This is sometime, and this is the thing that I love about Shamar Nicholson. Know your level. Take it one step at a time. This brother here, the man run go Barcelona after one good season where he never fully mature and ready for that stage yet. You need to take baby step. You need to make baby steps sometime. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
And this is what happened to the youth. So far him gone. And I talk to Shamar, the man, say, yo, sis, I talk to Shamar Wadi and the man say him no want go England when him not have no name. And I same thing Leon Bailey I say because them will style you. And
Yeah,
then them are going to
pressure.
loan you out and thing. You have to go to England when you have a big name, when you're ready. You understand?
It's
So
true.
Malcolm make a big man. Go back and let me see them list. Let me see
Who him
them.
play for?
No man, want to see them if they have no. So if I come up against some good player, I want to see like if me know some of the rest of player them. Sissy, you know them name?
I know them, I know the one them where you know, like the obvious ones them.
Yeah, like if you
It's just like you said, like at this moment, I'm going to have to invest in watching Russian Premier League because I don't usually watch them. No disrespect to the Russian fans. I'm going to have to invest in your league now though, so I can
my Chavis say him this Roma. Cause the man almost assigned for Roma and they on the plane, you know. And the man make a U-turn. The man
And
make
then, let me come back off of this quickly. What would everybody would have said if he went to Roma? The people would have been chuffed if he went to Roma, Italy. You're not going to tell me that if he went to Italy, he couldn't face racist abuse because he can. We've seen it happen. With players from their own country. Think of Mario Balotelli. So,
So back to Europe, back to our boy Shamar. Sis, him in our good hands and he might go do well down there. Some good player down there. The league is better than the Belgium league. I'm going
yeah.
to have a little bit more challenge. But as a striker, you're fearless. You don't run from challenge. You
Mm-hmm.
understand? And we know many players get bad from the Russian Premier League to come in the big league. And
100%.
some very good team. Dynamo Kyiv is a good team. Spartak Moscow is a good team. You know, they have some very good team, and you know, any team go down in Russia, they find it very difficult to win football.
Yeah.
Understand? So hopefully Shamar can sting it up and do well, man. Sis, happy for him. Happy for him and stuff. Sis, I'm going to give you 4 more minutes because I'm going to jump on an Uber. You better send me back my $30.
Uber, just say your thing up. You think me can afford to take Uber? Me better walk. Me
Yeah,
can't afford Uber.
I lie you
May
tell.
I tell you, Ryan, when my merchandise arrive in a January, you better make sure say it's signed. Because if it's not signed, you're not going to hear the end of this.
Yeah, man, I'm going to sign it for you. Don't worry.
Yeah, just make sure so when my merchandise come, it's signed.
Yeah. Jesus Christ, what a week we're having so far, man. What a week for the boy Shamar Nicholson.
Well, we'll switch the topic quickly before we leave. Fresh. If my weight name, if my shirt not sign, if my hoodie not sign, a problem. All right.
No, Douglas Casca, him in Russia. Him a play in Russia.
No, I think he said he played in Russia. I think Jerome is saying he believes Diego Costa played in Russia.
Yeah. Why me at what? Diego Casca playing in Russia too?
No man, Diego Costa, remember Diego Costa and Hulk just win trophy the other day.
In Russia?
No man, not in Russia, in the same place in Brazil.
Oh, so my boy gonna him no, me I get mixed up, man.
Who you think about? Cause Diego Costa the back weight name there. Brazil.
Diego Casca, him gonna Brazil?
Yeah.
Which Diego Casca yata?
Diego Costa, the one where he at Chelsea. Him and Hulk win
him
trophy
never
the
go
other
out China,
day.
him go China.
No man, the person I said them think him did play in a Russia. Them I said them think Diego did play in a Russia.
Ukraine man, Ukraine don't they hustle there with Fenerbahce. They don't they so you
Also that weight name there, Turkey.
Galatasaray, Turkey.
Yeah, that Turkey.
Man mix it up. All of them are a good league. All of them Galatasaray, where them come from?
Galatasaray. What the country they are again?
Turkey, man.
Turkey, yeah. And that's up
Fenerbahce.
Fenerbahce. Ozadal Fenerbahce, Turkey. So heritage, basically. In
Yeah,
my
yeah.
play for fame. I think Galatasaray was where Victor Moses was at Galatasaray, right? If I'm not mistaken.
Victor Moses, so this brother goes so play for so much club,
He
man.
moved to so many leagues, but I'm sure him did play for Galatasaray.
That boy have money, man. He's African boy. He's a definitely.
Yeah, yeah, have a bit of a steady rise. And
So
I have. Guys, I've got about 2 more minutes to Ryan, so fire off your question. By the way, whoever you are, clearly you're from Russia. Thank you for tuning in and listening to myself, Ryan LFC. So please do go ahead and subscribe to both of our YouTube channel. And thank you for your support. Yes, we have seen Spartak's. Well, no, I'm lying. Let me go and look at Spartak's name on Twitter. What have they done? Spartak Moscow. Um, are you asking me if I've checked their tweets? Because I have checked their tweets, and to be honest, if they're paying a lot of homage at the moment to Jamaican athletes, so they're doing things positively. Yeah, I do remember Drogba as well. There's racism all around us. Nobody can say that there's no racism in England. That is an absolute fact. I don't think anybody can say there's no racism in Europe, you know? It does exist. It does exist. Maybe you can say in one league it might be worse, or in another country it might be worse, but it's all around us. It's a part of society, unfortunately. Guys, fire away your final questions. I've got 1 more minute with Ryan, and then we will have to leave. Thank you so much for sitting here with us. We was only supposed to,
Travis say, come in, bring it up. Travis
once
say,
you get the right service.
once he get the right service, definitely. Him have the height, he's strong. You know, him have everything, man. Shamar have everything. And him game has get, especially in the last 1 or 2 year, him game has improved. You know.
Yeah. Yeah. So you heard what Ryan said earlier on, guys. Please do go ahead
Oh,
and
so
hit
the league, Travis said the league has start back
until January.
January the league. No, February him say.
No, sorry, yeah, February. I'm gonna get January from until
Because you
February.
see December and January always very cool and woolly
Winter
past
break.
that time. So that's
Yeah.
why.
Yeah, extra cold over there. Well, I hope the Nicholsons, where we're in Jamaica, in the diaspora, across the diaspora, I hope you all enjoy your moment of success, because young Shamar Nicholson definitely,
Oh,
definitely
winter
deserve
break.
it.
All of the man them who say the man nah move and the man nah bust nothing. Keep on the mouth shut. You know why you nothing from you no. Keep on the mouth shut.
Oh, there you go, guys. Thank you so much again. Thank you so much for sitting here with myself, Mr. Ryan LFC, the boy from Rima. If you have not listened to that news breaking live stream from Ryan LFC last night. Again, Ryan was the content creator, the reporter who broke the news on Shamar Nicholson signing for Spartak Moscow. Please do go over to Ryan LFC channel. I'm going to put his channel into my description, and you can go over there and watch that video, or I will pin that video actually. And this person right here, I can't pronounce your name. I am really sorry. But if I'm going to pin a live stream for you from my special guest, Ryan LFC, um, and you can go ahead and watch his live stream of Shamar Nicholson. Guys, if you want to know about Shamar Nicholson, then Ryan LFC is the platform to be on. This is somebody who grew up with Shamar Nicholson, so he knows him like the back of his hands. Ryan, any final words?
Shamar, all the best to you and your family and everybody. It's a celebration moment in Trenchtown, and also you will be back in Rima. I want you to be careful and take your time, drive, anything. Just be careful and stay out of trouble. And please stay out of trouble and thing. Sometimes the devil, probably I look for the trouble. But sometimes the devil torment and try to mash up every celebration. I beg you, brother, please stay out of trouble and stay off the corner. You understand? Celebrate and let us have fun. I am so proud of you, and I know your family proud of you. Everybody proud of you. Nothing but love showing to you and your family from Ryan LFC. I just want to tell you guys, thank you very much. And also, big up to Shamar Nicholson, fiance. Enough respect, enough love. Peace out.
Lovely stuff, guys. Thank you so much for blessing me with a moment of your time. All the guys in the comment section, you know how this goes, guys. I can't name you all because I will forget someone, and I definitely don't want to do that. But thank you so much for sitting with myself and Ryan LFC. Don't forget to hit the like and the subscribe button. Until next time.
Rock good, people. Peace out. Yes.